What is up, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, back with another video, here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4, because Sony's not done with it, and the undefeated king, that PlayStation 5, the only next-gen console out currently. And we're going to be doing a part 2 to the PlayStation the PlayStation beta 2.0 update, as I get my other crimson red controller together. For some reason I just like using the crimson red a lot. I don't know what it is, I just like using it, you know what I mean? So we're going to be talking about part 2. We did part 1 showing you guys the SSD and how fast it moves games over from the Eternal to the expansion SSD, the M2 drive. And you know, just wanted to showcasing that stuff, you know, showcasing stuff that did transfer over, how much the write speeds or the read speeds that it has on there as well. But there's a lot of things that, you know, within that video I didn't showcase, and we're going to be doing that here in this video. And we're going to be starting off with the game base. I mean, oh no, the control center, not the game base, right? This is the control center. Everybody knows the control center. They customize, you can customize the control center much more now in this new software update, where you can just press the, you know, option button. Typically when you had the control you know, center, you could add things, like say I have network added here, you know, you can add things and put it there, but you couldn't really adjust where you wanted them, you know what I mean? Now you have a little bit more flexibility to adjust where you want certain things. So if I want my profile here at the first thing, I can have that there. You're going to see it there, profile here. If I want you know, move it back to where I had it, you know, have it here. If I want my game base here, you know, they just added more functionality here as far as just a little bit more customization of where you want things. If you want the power button all the way here, you know, instead of all the way there, you know, you can do that, you know. But I think that's pretty cool. Also, they added a few little implementations with the game base where you can do more functionalities within the game base, right? So typically when you had the game base, you can only like view your friends, your parties, you know, stuff like that, but you couldn't really do so much that's within the game base. It takes you out of the game base and puts you back into, like, you know, the messaging app or whatever app, right? But now you can pretty much like message yourself here. So you can send a message within the game base, you know what I mean, which is cool. So I can send myself a message, hi, you know, within the game base without leaving that, and you're back into the game base. Also, if I wanted to delete that, I can just delete this you know, this message or whatnot. If I want to delete this stuff, delete party, leave party, you have that option now to do that right there from the game base. I think you can also like accept like friends, if you have any pending friends or anything like that, you can accept it from here as well. But you just have more options of doing things within the game base, so it's pretty cool. I like it a lot, because there's times where, you know, you want to send a message, it will be like, oh, I want to send a message to, you know, Big Mike or whatnot, you know, it will take you out of the whole thing and go into your actual messages. But now they kind of streamlined it here, you know, with everything. So yeah, that's the game base, that's the control center. Much needed improvement, and I like it a lot. So we went over trophy tracking in the last video, but I'm going to show you guys how it really works now. Well, we mentioned trophy tracking in the last video, but I'm gonna show you how it really works here in this game. So we have Guilty Gear here up. If I was to start up Guilty Gear right now, I pinned a trophy before I started the video. But if I was to start up Guilty Gear and I press the PlayStation button, right? Where is it at? Guilty Gear. Oh, did I have it tracked? Not sure if I had it tracked. Hold up. I forgot. No, I don't think I have one track here. Hold up. Let me go to a different game, like Chris Tales. Chris Tales, I know I have one tracked. See? And it pops up tracking here. Okay, so Guilty Gear I didn't have one track, I guess. So it works with any game. So if you want to manually track a game, you can do so. Like a trophy, you can do so. So here I just tracked a random trophy in the game, you know, loot aficionado. Open every chest in the game, and it does let you know, like, yo, I opened 15 chests in the game so far, and it does that for every trophy. Like, it tracks. This also works for PlayStation 4 games as well. I know a lot of people was like, yo, would it work for PlayStation 4 games? Yes, it does. Here's a game I have, Neo: The World Ends With You, and I'm going to show you guys. I have 2 trophies that I'm tracking here with Neo: The World Ends With You. And I'm going to show you guys how this thing's works. So here we go. 2 trophies is tracking right here. If I press, you know, X on it, it's going to let me know like my progression within these 2 trophies. You know what I mean? 10%, 7%, you know, whatever with that. So it does work with these games as well, with the PlayStation 4 games as well. So. And if I want to remove them from here, so if I just wanted to remove this one right here, it's going to let me know. I'm tracking one, and it's going to let me know. Pin this to your card. If you want to pin it, it's pinned. That's me if you want to pin it like that. If you want to pin it with a game, you can just, you know, you can just track everything while you're playing the game. You know what I mean? And if you want to go back to the trophy, you know, you press the PlayStation button 2 times. So if I want to pin it to the side, I want to pin it to this side right here, you know, I can just continue playing the game however I want to play it. So we're going to go into the game, show you guys. So I'm here in the game, and if I just want to take this off, I'll press the PlayStation button twice. And then here, you know, I can just exit pin, and I'm fully in the game. But yeah, that's how trophy tracking works. So let me go to Guilty Gear real quick. Nope, don't want to go all the way into Guilty Gear, but let me just do something real quick. And let me see if I can just pin. Let me just see if I can just do a trophy. Like one that has like a counter or something on it. Here's one. Well, that one already tracks. Max risk gauge. This already, see, the PlayStation 5 ones already have a tracking thing on it. But if I just wanted to pin this here and start trophy tracking this one right here, it's tracking it, and it's gonna let me know. You know what I mean? It's gonna let me know what's the deal with it. But yeah, that's trophy tracking, guys. I like it a lot, and it works with PlayStation 4 games, so that's cool. So yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it for sure. You know, you can manually pin it. You can say you're not in the game, you can manually pin it on your activity cards as well. They give you the option to do that as well. So yeah, that is the trophy tracking and how it works. You can also just go into your main little trophy thing here and just pick whatever trophy that you want to do that. You can just track it. You can do up to 5 of them. You can just track it. You know what I mean? So yeah, another thing that I want to showcase here is, let me go back to Guilty Gear once again. Guilty Gear is going to be shown a lot because it's the next thing I want to show is going to showcase it pretty well as far as this new feature, which I've been clamoring for, and they finally did it. So let me go to Guilty Gear here. I'm going to press any button, and we're just going to skip all that, go into training, start activity. Go to my gold Melia. Random. And we got random Kai. We'll take that. we'll take those. So this one is really cool because I'm a person that save a lot of game clips. I have a lot of, like, you know, media. So if I just wanted to do something like that and I wanted to save it, they gave you more options now within the recent save gameplay. So we gotta load up the gameplay. It's only been starting for, you know, a couple of seconds. Let's wait till it loads up. All right. Let's do random stuff here. So I can just get enough minutes in there. Here we go. I'm gonna do something crazy. I thought I would have catch him there. Let's do something crazy. Alright, so let's see what we can do here from that. So now they give you a minute option. We gotta be loading the game a little bit more. They added a lot more options now. I want to showcase that because it's not just 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. They gave a lot more options, so we got to be playing it a little bit longer, unfortunately. I'm playing on controller right now. Shoot, where? You cross them up there. So, it feels mad weird on the controller. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't get it, but we're gonna be just doing random stuff here, so we can you can see the I missed it. You can see the technicality of Milia. Little mix right there. Right, how many minutes we got in here? Let's see. We got 4 minutes. We're gonna make it a little longer. With this. All right, so long segment, but it gave us more options now. So now we have a minute and we have a 3-minute option to choose when we want to save a short clip, which is great because, like I said, there's times where you don't want to save the whole 5 minutes and then you got to trim and do all that crap. You got to trim. It's like, oh man, it's so much work. But now we can do the less fine tuning to get that clip that we want with the 15, the 30, the 1 minute, the 3 minutes options. Also, I think they gave us like you can do up to like 30 minutes or 60 minutes of here as well. Another thing that they kind of updated here is they gave us a little bit more options here when it comes to like a screenshot in the media gallery. So I'm gonna do a random screenshot here, and if you go to edit and you go like text, say you just want to type in whatever, it's like get good, it's random text. They give you a lot more options here, as far as what you want to do with it. Color, scaling, so you can scale it if you want it big, you want it small. Position, change the position. A little bit more options here, which is cool. Align it in the center, edit the text message, blah blah blah. We can do you know what I mean, and then we can position it back again however we want it, which is cool in my opinion. And save it here. Yes, we want to replace the original, and now that's the screenshot. You know what I mean? So that's a cool option there. All right, so let me get out of Guilty Gear. Let me close that out. There's another thing that they added in here as well. Oh, 3D audio. So this is the last thing I really want to show off here. Is 3D audio works with my monitor speaker. So currently I'm on my monitor. If you guys don't know, see, I'm not on my TV. There's no 4K here. All that stuff is not there, right? So I'm on my monitor, and these are the speakers that I have. I'm going to play it right now. Most likely you guys can hear it. Hopefully you guys hear that. I'm going to turn it up. This is with 3D audio on, right? This is with 3D audio on in the game. That's it with it off. You don't really hear a difference in the main menu music, right? You hear a little bit more there. But watch this. It's much more profound, much deeper acoustics. As we go back into the sound, we're gonna turn it off right now. It's a little different. Follow the game to show you guys how different it sounds. So yeah, the 3D audio actually works with like your speakers. I'm seeing people say it works with the home theater as well. So turn it down for now. I hear people say it work with their home theater, their sound system. But this is it without it on. I'm just going to let you guys hear the difference of the music. So this is the beginning. This is with it off. There's no 3D audio here. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do it with it on now. I wish we could just go into settings like much faster. So we're gonna turn this thing on now. Now you hear a difference. Now you actually can hear the train. Before we didn't even hear the train. Fire, yo. So that's a good update there, because now, you know, we don't, you hear it now. You hear every little thing in the beat. It might be a little echo there. Matter of fact, let me showcase it better. I'm gonna turn off the Elgato, and now we're gonna do it like this. Hold up. Maybe that wasn't the best showcase for you guys right there, because the Elgato sound messing it up. But okay, let's go into here and let's go into Spider-Man Miles Morales. This is off the speaker. Sounds good. Just regular beat. Sounds good, right? The funny thing, when I turn on the 3D audio, I gotta turn the speaker down a little bit because it's amplified so much. So this is just regular sound, no 3D audio here. Now we're gonna turn the 3D audio on. Which I think they should add like a option for menu, you know, in the control center. So all right, 3D audio is on now. So here we go. As you can see, HDMI device. You know what I mean? That's the headset profile. All right, so here we go. Much different. Now you hear the train. You can actually hear the train. Before you couldn't hear the train. There we go. You actually can hear everything now, yo. It's a crazy difference. My man got the fingerprints on the headphones. So yeah, that is 3D audio, man. I think it's working pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with it. When it comes to the speakers, because I just bought these speakers too, you know, right away it does work. So this update, so yeah, that's pretty cool as well. Is there anything else I wanted to show off here? Oh, matter of fact, I do. The last thing that we're going to show off here is with this update, now they specify like what is a PlayStation 5 game and a PlayStation 4 game at the, you know, the game menu, right? I mean the main menu here on the UI, right? So before, you know, this update here, PlayStation 5 games didn't have like a PlayStation 5 label, but the PlayStation 4 games did. Somehow that confused a lot of people. And prior to that, when you had like, you know, the option of like a PlayStation 4 and 5 game, you know, you had the options to like press, you know, the option and, you know, switch which version you want to download, or which version you want to see, or which version you want to play off that game. So they kind of took away that functionality here in the main screen of the UI, right? Because now it's just labeled PlayStation 5. Miles Morales is a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 game, where now you can't select the versions that you want here in the main menu. But they kind of took it away, but they kind of kept it in the same vein, right? So now To get that, you have to go into the your game library, and you have to go into your collection. So now when you're in your collection, as you can see now, it says PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, 2 items, and you click on that, you have the PlayStation 5 version and you have the PlayStation 4 version of Miles Morales. So that's where you will view your different versions of games within your game, your collection. So same thing with Guilty Gear, 7 items, which I think is a cool cleanup, because you know a lot of people got confused in the main screen. Oh, I don't know if I download the PlayStation 4 version or not. Now you can't really, you know, make that mistake. I felt like it was kind of you know, BS that people can make that mistake anyway, but they kind of cleaned it up here. So you see all your versions of your games in your collection. So this is only a PS4 game. This is a PS4 and PS5 game. You know what I mean? So you have your stuff there. Call of Duty, same thing. You have your stuff there. You know what I mean? Godfall is now a PlayStation, you know, 5 game and 4, but I guess the PS4 version ain't up yet. Hunter's Arena, you know what I mean? So yeah, the one thing I don't like about your install and your collection is the fact that they keep resetting the sorting. So I like to have my sorts for my games like install date from new to old, right? That's how that's how I like to have my stuff. And you know, you can have that throughout the whole your install games on the PlayStation 5 or your hard drive that's hooked up. But for some strange reason, it keeps on resetting every time you leave your game library section. So if I was to go back to, say if I exit out your game library, so I'm going to exit out here, I'm going to leave the game library. For some, say let me go to like explore or something, let me just go around and explore, let me go back to the store and just look around the store, zip around, right? We're going to press the home button, we're going to get out, then we're going to go back to the game library. It defaults back to A from Z. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but I need them to fix this. I want my sort by install date new to old when it comes to my install games. You know what I mean? When it comes to my collection, the most recent, that's what I want. I don't know why they always default to the top one. You know what I mean? It's always the top one that they default to, which we're going to leave here again. We're going to come back. Look at that. Back to the top one. I don't know if we can change this. I don't know what we can do here, man, but they definitely have to fix that. To me, it's annoying because every time I come into my install games that's not here, it goes to this A from Z. I'm like, oh man, let me go back and, you know, hit my stuff. It's a small little complaint, but to me, it's annoying. You know what I mean? But yeah, so yeah, guys, for those people that missed that feature when it comes to your PlayStation 4 and 5, and you can pick what version that you want on the main screen, you can do that here in your collection. So that's all you got to do is go to your collection, and from there you can decide which one you want to download or which one you want to play on your PlayStation 5. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it, guys. So version 2.0 or this beta 2.0, I think it's a cool update. I'm liking it a lot. But yeah, I definitely want them to fix the sorting. You know what I mean? I want my default sort, or pick what default, you know, we want to have our sort. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be A from Z. It always defaults to the top. It always defaults to the top. Like I can show you. So here, most recent, right? Say I want it by purchase date. If I want it by purchase date, look what's going to happen here. When I leave out and I come back, guess what it's sorted by? Most recent. It always goes to the top one. I don't know why it does that. Let me know in the comment section how you can fix that. Maybe there's a fix. I don't know, but I can't find it. But yeah, that's part 2 of this video, guys. That's what I really want to show you guys. I think there's a few little cool stuff here, like with the control center and how you can, you know, be a little bit more, you know, you can have it a little bit more customized. You know, the trophy tracking I feel like is a cool addition. where you can like pin your trophies. You can slap them to the side of what you want to track and all that stuff. I think that's really, really cool, and it works with PlayStation 4 games because, you know, I just showed you guys a PlayStation 4 game. The 3D audio, it works with like your speakers. It works with your home theater. It works with your what you call it, your sound, what's that thing called, your soundboard or whatever the thing, not soundboard, your sound bar. It works with all of that, man. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel in this update, how you guys feel in the beta. If you guys are not in the beta, I don't think you got to wait any longer. Probably early September, you guys will have this update as well, man. So let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about this video. Boy, Jay Bari, I'm gone. Deuces.